Stephen Hawking, diagnosed with the disease which shut down his nerves at the age of 21. Eventually, he lost the ability to speak and move. But he became a leading scientist. He first delivered newspapers, went bankrupt, Mickey Mouse got rejected several times. But he established a Disney empire. He is Walt Disney. Rejected from 30 jobs, failed exams, but he made Alibaba. Jack Ma, the founder. His recipe got rejected several times, but later this recipe built a huge business chain. Colonel Sanders, founder of KFC. J.K. Rowling, a single mother, jobless, for depression, rejected by 12 publishers. Later, became the richest author. So, what's the power in them which makes them successful? It's their inner state of mind which direct their behavior to achieve a predetermined goal. They have altered their lives by altering their attitude. We call this motivation. Hi everyone, with Easy Guide to Learn HR, today our lesson is motivation. Stay with me, I'll give you the key points of this topic. Motivation is a general topic irrespective of any subject area. Motivated workforce is crucial for any organization. So today, with Easy Guide to Learn HR, the key points that I give you about motivation is mostly related to your employment and the organization. Goals can be twofold. Organizations look at maximizing profit to build a strong image, maintain quality standards, delight customers, increase customer base. When individuals look at high salaries, promotions, job security. So motivation is a strategy to minimize conflicts in organizations and reconcile difference between superiors, subordinates and fellow employees. When it comes to motivation, there are few main theories that we discuss. Let's look at in brief what are those. Those are content theories and process theories. Content theories discuss about what motivates people. Process theories discuss about how people are motivated. Do you prioritize your need as most needed and less needed? And will you be more motivated when you get the most needed things than you get in less needed things? This is the theory introduced by Abraham Maslow. He said, needs are arranged as per the emergency and in a hierarchical order. As per him, individuals' most basic needs must be met before they become motivated to achieve high-level needs. He brought a concept that people are motivated by 5 basic categories of needs. And those are psychological needs, safety needs, love, esteem, and self-actualization. Maslow started off with the psychological needs such as food, clothes, shelter, medicine. Once a person's psychological needs are relatively satisfied, his safety needs are important. If a person does not feel safe in an environment, he will seek to find safety before he tries to meet any higher level of survival. Safety and security needs include personal security, emotional security, financial security, health and well-being, safety needs against accidents, illness and their adverse impacts. There are higher level needs and lower level of needs which comes one after the other, just like a pyramid. This is a pyramid of needs and wants. This theory, we call it Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory. After Abraham Maslow, the next person we talk about is Frederick Herzberg. He spoke about Job satisfaction. This basically discusses about two factors: motivators or satisfiers and hygiene factors. These are the factors in the work setting that give rise to satisfying and dissatisfying experience. Under motivators or satisfiers, we discussed about the factors such as recognition, achievement, growth, which arise from the job, were identified as motivators or satisfiers. Even though these factors exist or not, still we work. But if these factors are there, then we satisfy. Hygiene factors are basically not directly linked to the job, but it has a relationship to the conditions under which the job is performed, such as salary, working conditions, policies and administration, relationship, money, status, security. Even though these factors are there, we don't much care. But once if we stop getting these factors, then we started to care about it. Also, Herzberg theory categorizes workers into two groups: those who are internally motivated, those who are externally motivated. These type of people are not motivated by outside factors. They try for challenges, take responsibility. They would like to grow. They are born with this. Actually, it's really difficult to find these kind of people in any organization. Externally motivated factors such as pay, incentive, vehicles can motivate anyone. Those people fall into the category of externally motivated people. On what do you think your perception about life based on? It can be based on attitudes, experience, education. Sometimes your supervisor has different views on each of the team members and you might wonder what's going on. Did you ever know the perception of managers on the nature of individuals is based on various assumptions? That's what McGregor discussed in his X and Y theory in 1960. Basically, he proposed two aspects of human behavior at work. One is basically negative and we call it theory X, and the other one is called positive and is theory Y. He said managers mold his or her behavior as per these assumptions. Next, we are going to discuss about process theories. This is about how motivation occurs. The first theory under that we discuss is expectancy theory. No one in this world doing anything without expecting a good result. As an example, why you are doing a job? Basically to have or to earn money. Why you study? To get a job? Simply, you are motivated due to expectancy. People see the weight of particular cause and action before embarking it. Course of action always depends on the attractiveness of the outcome. Expectancy theory has three important aspects. The first thing is expectancy. That's the effort will produce results. Basically, when there are more efforts, the results also more. The next thing is instrumentality. That's how the result helps to achieve the goal. As an example, if we take 95 marks, it will lead us to get a distinction at the exam. The third point is valence. That's the attractive nature of the goal. This is the concentration on the benefits we have when we pass the exam. Equality is a really important social factor. People in the world fight for it. It's really common in society that people do compare each other. As per this theory, employees are motivated by their desire to be equally treated. Employees make comparisons of their job inputs and outcomes relative to those of others. Just imagine if any of your team member who is doing the same job role as you is getting a mobile facility, but you don't. How do you feel? You feel happy? I don't think so. Because then definitely you feel, why I'm not getting treated equally? But if you also get the same facility, definitely you will be happy. Because then you know you also get treated equally. Finally, motivation is important. Poor motivation can be resulted in absenteeism, late attendance, work rules, lot of issues. That's all for today with Easy Guide to Learn HR. I'll come next time with another video. Until then, be motivated and see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave your comments.